And welcome, one and all nobody, to Dragon Age Origins, which is by far one of my favorite games of all time, and something I have spent far too much of my misspent youth playing. Now, I don't talk much during an RPG, especially one I've played before, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to play it quite well and have a lot of fun doing it. And I had to make sure to delete a couple characters so I didn't hit the character limit again. Here we go. Dragon Age Origins.
The Chantry teaches us that it is the hubris of men which brought the Darkspawn into our world. The mages had sought to usurp heaven, but instead, they destroyed it. They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption. They returned as monsters, the first of the Darkspawn.
You really do have to give it to BioWare in the fact that they keep a consistent story running through almost all of their series games, including Andromeda, which I truly cannot wait to play.
The Dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall, and from the deep roads, the Darkspawn drove at us again and again, until finally we neared annihilation. Until the Grey Wardens came. Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness and prevail. It has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the Darkspawn to return. But those who once called us heroes have forgotten. We are few now, and our warnings have been ignored for too long. I have seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon.
Quick thing, and
Maker,
should be
help us.
Character creation coming up. Alrighty, character creation, one of my favorites of all time. Oh boy. And I need to hit this, and do this, and let me see. Let me see. At least, there we go. Everything seems to be working just fine. I am going to send a do a quick research and just remember which one I want to pick. Which I don't remember. Alrighty. And I'm thinking I'm gonna go and do male. Human. Mage background is annoying. The other two are the same background. Which means... Since I don't particularly care which one I'm going to play, I am going to play the Rogue Noble.
Greetings.
And did my stream drop, or am I still there, waiting in the shadows? Ah! Man, that's going to annoy the crap out of me. Alrighty. And here we go. Let's see what ugly ass guy I'm gonna modify into something a little less ugly. Downside of character creation is they all look the same. Every noble should have massive facial tattoos because, you know, you're a noble. What the hell do you care? There we go. Let's try and get a little less of that kind of hair at all. Something a little more... Actually, on the whole, that was not bad. Yes, let's remove what little soul this person has left. There we go. And a 1, and a 2, and a 1, 2, 3, 4. Just your personal preference.
Charmed, I'm sure. Greetings.
Ah, my spell! My weapon does nothing!
Yeah, we're gonna go with violent. Somehow strangely fitting. Dude. And a cunning. Because I'm truly original in exactly how I play this character. Dual weapons, and deft hands. And because I am a pleb, and I don't feel like truly being demolished like on Nightmare difficulty, I'll do normal. I'll have a ton of fun with it, but I'll do normal.
For generations, your family, the Kuzlans, has stewarded the lands of Highever, earning the loyalty of your people with justice and temperance. When your country was occupied by the Orlesian Empire, your father and grandfather served the embattled kings of your land. Today, your elder brother takes up House Kuzlan's banner in service to the crown, not against the men of Orlais, but against the bestial darkspawn rising in the south.
I trust then that your troops will be here shortly.
I expect they will start arriving tonight, and we can march tomorrow. I apologize for the delay, my lord. This is entirely my fault.
No. The appearance of the Darkspawn in the south has us all scrambling, doesn't it? I only received the call from the king a few days ago myself. I'll send my eldest off with my men. You and I will ride tomorrow, just like the old days.
True.
Very
But
funny,
we both had
Thanasi.
less grey in our hair then, and we fought all legions, not monsters.
At least the smell will be the same. I'm sorry, Pap, I didn't see you there. Hal, you remember my son?
I see he's grown into a fine young man. Pleased to see you again, lad. My daughter Delilah asked after you. Perhaps I should bring her next time. Good.
Oh, Hal,
She's talked
you
about you
son
ever
of a
since
bitch.
she saw you at a fair in Denerim. I think you have an admirer, young man.
At any rate, Pap, I summoned you for a reason. While your brother and I are both away, I'm leaving you in charge of the castle. I'm certain you'd more than prove yourself, but I am not willing to deal with your mother if you join the war. She'd kill me if I let you go. She's already twisted into knots about Fergus and me going. Now, that's what I'd like to hear. Only a
For
token
some reason,
force is
I
remaining here,
played
and you must
far
keep
too many
peace in
hours in
region.
this game.
You know
It's
what they
just
say
a thing
about
I did.
mice when the cat
It's
is
whatever
away.
worked.
Yes.
Quite
There's
happy with
also
it,
someone
all
you
things
must meet.
considered.
Please, show Duncan in.
But since it's an RPG, I pretty much don't like to comment, which, as a
It is an
streamer,
honor
is
to be a
probably
guest
not a
within
healthy
your hall.
career choice.
Your lordship, you didn't mention that a Grey Warden would be present.
Duncan arrived just recently, unannounced. Is there a problem?
Of course not. But a guest of this stature demands certain protocol. I am at a disadvantage.
We rarely have the pleasure of seeing one in person, that's true. Pup, Brother Aldous taught you who the Grey Wardens are, I hope. They are the heroes of legend, who ended the Blights and saved us all. Duncan is looking for recruits before joining us and his fellow Wardens in the south. I believe he's got his eye on Sir Gilmore.
If I might be so bold, I would suggest that your son is also an excellent candidate.
Honor though that might be, this is one of my sons we're talking about.
Yeah.
I've not so many children that I'll gladly see them all off to battle. Unless you intend to invoke the right of conscription.
Have no fear. While we need as many good
Duncan,
recruits
don't
as
be a
we can
pussyfoot.
find, I've no intention of forcing the issue.
Pup, can you ensure that Duncan's requests are seen to while I'm gone? In the meantime, find Fergus, and tell him to lead the troops to Ostagar ahead of me. Upstairs in his chambers, no doubt, spending some last moments with his wife and my grandson. Be a good lad and do as I've asked. We'll talk soon.
Yay, free reign! Finally! You're all a bunch of shits. You guys. Here we go. Let's see if I remember this game. I do indeed remember this game. Awesome. Stuff to steal.
Finished. Now what do you want?
Stealing shit from my own house. Da-da-da-da. Because that's what you do. You steal shit. Always pick up everything. That is the first rule of any RPG. Pick up everything.
Good
You of all people know that one. Oh,
That
stop.
about wraps it up.
Money, 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 money.
Done. Anything
Oh,
else?
good. So now I can start making bombs as soon as I get a little bit more skill,
It is
and I
done.
shall become a mad bomber. What bombs at midnight? Obligatory tick reference aside, let's see. Would be here.
Oh, my lord, we were just, well, the treasury's safe. I'm not even sure why the Terran stationed us here. We
'Cause I am a
appreciate that, my lord.
mid-
Thank you.
Meh. Can't speak. That's also a bad thing. So I am kind and benevolent and will not report you for playing cards if you play me in. Sadly, that's not an option in this, but it totally should be.
There you are. Your mother told me the Terran had summoned you, so I didn't want to interrupt. Pardon my manners, my lord. It's simply that I've been looking all over the castle for you. I fear your hound has the kitchens in uproar once again. And his
Oh yeah,
cat
that's
is
gonna
leaving.
make the stream drop again. That's gonna be annoying.
No matter how the maids try to keep him out, he always finds a way in. You know these Mabari hounds. They listen only to their master.
It really
Anyone
would.
else risks having an arm bitten
Fanasi.
off.
It would make life a ton of fun in this game.
That would be wise. Before Nan
That's why I
tears
liked
down the
Fable.
walls.
You
You're
could
quite lucky to
gamble,
have
you
your
could
own
do all
Mabari
sorts of
warhound,
things.
you know. Smart enough not to talk, my father used to say. Of course, that means he's easily bored. Nan swears he confounds her just to amuse himself. At any rate, your mother would have me accompany you until the matter is settled, shall we? Just follow the yelling. When Nan's unhappy, she makes sure everyone knows it.
Yeah, mischief and lager. Blah 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 blah.
Good evening, my lord.
Oh yeah, those guys. I'll go back to that because I want to hit this first.
And my dear Bryce bought this back from Orlais last year. The Marquis who gave it to him was drunk, I understand, and mistook Bryce for the king. Ah, here is my son, along with Sir Gilmore. Tell me, Sir Gilmore, has my pup collared that dog yet?
Not just yet, your ladyship.
Darling, do take care of that. That malodorous hound of yours is an excellent protector, but he drives Nan to distraction. Don't give Mother a headache. Sir Gilmore, see that it gets done.
As your ladyship commands.
Good. With any luck, I'll be able to feed my guests before the end of next week. Darling, you remember Lady Landra?
I think we last met at your mother's spring salon. You're too kind, dear boy. Didn't I spend half the salon shamelessly flirting with you?
Right in front of your family, too.
You remember my son, Dyron. He's riding with your father tomorrow.
It's good to see you again, my lord.
And this is my lady-in-waiting, Iona.
Hello, Iona.
Do say something, dear.
It is a great honor, my lord. I have heard many wonderful things about you.
Don't look now, Eleanor. But I believe the girl has a crush on your lad.
Lady Landra.
Hush, Landra. You'll turn the poor thing scarlet.
As it pleases you, my lord.
I think perhaps I shall
'Cause
rest
I
now,
am
my
a
dear.
little shit.
Dyron, I will see you and Iona at supper.
Perhaps we'll retire to the study for now.
Good evening, your lordship. Sir Gilmore.
Yeah, I mean, it was. Into the study. For later. Read.
It is good to see you again, my lord. And you also, Sir Gilmore.
Likewise, madam.
My family has been in service to hers for
I
many
mean, it's not
years.
as bad as if you do
Lady
the
Landra
dwarven
elevated
noble
my place
and
as a reward
you can
for our loyalty. I hope
have a
this position
threesome
may
with a bunch
pass
of
to my daughter.
noble hunters. You know.
Lady Landra
That's
is
also
good to
very
her
creepy.
elegant servants. That is not true in many households, but I hear it is in yours. It speaks well of your father to show such compassion. I am an open book, my lord. What would you like to know? No longer. I have little time for such things. You flatter me, my lord. I am not so pretty that suitors are lining up, if that's what you mean.
Yeah. You can also, as a odd little side quest from that, you produce a son that can
That is an
incorporate into the world later in the games.
Some humans, yes, without question. Of course. Aren't we doing just that? What else did you have in mind? I see. I think I might like that. If I come to your door once everyone is asleep, would that be agreeable, my lord? Until tonight, then.
And now that quest has been dealt with. All of the experience and everything else. Yeah, gonna totally run away from that one. Oh look, more books. And more books. Let's see. To the dogs. Don't you have to fight through this thing like 3 more times? I know you come back here at least more than once. Hi, Nan.
Get that bloody mutt out of the larder.
But mistress, it won't let us near.
If I can't get into that larder, I'll skin both of you useless elves, I swear it.
Calm down, good woman. We've come to help.
Combat!
You, your bloody mongrel keeps getting into my larder. That beast should be put down. Just get him gone. I've enough to worry about with a castle full of hungry soldiers. You two, stop standing there like idiots. Get out of the way.
And enter in the first combat situation. Oh boy. And the stream's about to drop because I'm going to have to name him. And by naming him, it brings up the menu. And by bringing up the menu, it sucks.
Look at that mess. How did he even get in here? Oh, encourage the hound, why don't you? No wonder he keeps giving Nan fits.
Kinda wish the first game had talking in it. Would have made things a lot more interesting.
Tell you something. Wait. Did you hear that? We're going to be attacked.
I'll get on it. Can I get you a ladder? You can get on my back. Now, better than later. Right.
I hate that it does that. I really do. It drops everything for the freaking naming of anything.
Am I reduced to the post of rats? Get out of here! Giant rats? It's like the start of every bad adventure tale my grandfather used to tell. Your hound must have chased them in through their holes. Looks like he wasn't raiding the larder after all.
Tiny giant rats, and everything is covered in so much blood. You were the one who inspired me, Thanasi.
Those were rats from the Kokari Wilds. Best not to tell Nan. She's upset enough as it is. But seeing as you've got your Mabari well in hand, I'll be on my way.
Just weird is if they're coming all the way from the Kokari Wilds, doesn't that technically make Highever right near the Kokari Wilds? And if it's right near the Kokari Wilds, why do we have to run all the way to the other side of Thedas to come back to the Kokari Wilds? Any more crap in my house? Nope.
There he is, as brazen as you please, licking his chops after helping himself to the roast, no doubt.
What? Rats? Not the large grey ones?
They'll rip you to shreds, they will!
Now
Claude
you've
is
gone and scared the
annoying
servants.
and too easy
I
an
expect those
answer.
filthy things are dead. Oh, I bet that dog led those rats into there to begin with.
I can imagine it though. Ivan
Don't
the
even start
dog.
with the
I
sad
like
eyes.
it.
I'm
I'm
immune
gonna
to
keep
your
it now.
so-called charms.
Because this is
Here, then.
exactly what he
Take
would
these
do.
pork bits and don't say that Nan never gives you anything. Bloody dog. Thank you, my lord. Now we can get to work. That's right, you two. Quit standing about. Thank you again for your help. Now, if you'll just hold on a moment. Yes? Adney, get moving with those casts. And Kath, do you think you can serve that to the turn with dirt from the floor all over it?
Dog is the ultimate tank.
Oh, bat am I? We've got to work double time on supper, sweep out the hearths,
Just
and no
put
complaining.
everything in constitution and strength and dexterity. It doesn't matter.
Just keeping order. That's why your father keeps me on. The good maker knows I needn't take care of you anymore. Thank you for coming to your old nanny's rescue. That blasted hound is more trouble than he's worth. He is. Don't start with me. You've gotten all you're getting today. But what about you, my lord? Been keeping safe and well behaved, I hope? Clever whelp. That mouth of yours will get you into trouble one day. Do you remember that bedtime tale I used to tell you? The dog that bit? Good. Then you can start. A warhound was born to the elder bitch of a tribal chief. They named him Hahaku and gave him everything. He grew up a fine, strong pup, destined to be the partner of the chief's eldest son. The young hound became arrogant, taking food from his kin and warning them, in the way of dogs, that the chief's family would punish them if they tried to attack him. Years passed, and the time for the chief's son to take a warhound came closer. Hahaku's pride swelled, and many of the people of the tribe came to the chief, quietly whispering of this dog's bullying. With each complaint, the chief saw only Hahaku's strength and pride, and sent his people away. But as his son grew, the chief watched more closely. The day might come when his boy's life would depend on this dog. If the humblest of his people would not trust Hahaku, how could he? When the day came, Hahaku sat proudly waiting to be called, but the old chief chose Hahaku's brother as his son's hound. Hahaku was shamed, but felt no remorse. So great was his rage that he darted across the fire pit and bit the chief's hand. The chief and his son struck at Hahaku, cursing him. The hound ran into the village, seeking shelter in the tents and kennels.
And that is why
The
you
other
do
dogs
not bite
snapped
the
at
hand
him,
that
and
feeds
the
you.
tribe's people threw stones at him. Before the chief could reach him, the tribe had torn Hahaku apart. Now, what should you carry from this tale? True. Hahaku thought nothing of abusing the tribe and their dogs, but their complaints showed the chief he could not be trusted. But you're far too old now for an old woman to be reminding you to watch how you behave, hmm? It's a story worth repeating. That's all. Be off with you then. Tell your brother farewell before he rides off to war.
Do. Yay! Freedom! It smells so sweet. Let's kick open this door.
Now, are you happy?
Yes, I am happy. That's a cat. Oh no, it's Kitty! It's Kitty Early! What the hell? Why are you here? Go away, cat! Get it, dog! Search pile of sacks for a single elf root. 'Cause that's how I roll. Do 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 do. Do do be do. Do do be do. Do do be do. Oh, a door I haven't opened yet.
Finished. Now what do you want?
More things. So many armor and weapons, and yet none of them are takeable. Damn it! More stuff!
I can't do that.
Damn. Double damn. Power of the cutscene, ho!
I'll get on it.
Yep. Yep. Run away!
Is there really going to be a war, Papa? Will you bring me back a sword?
That sword, Oren. And I'll get you the mightiest one I can find, I promise.
Oh look, the only other one of the Kuslands who survives the entirety of the series.
My heart is disquiet.
Don't frighten the boy, love. I speak the truth. And here's my little brother to see me off. Now dry your eyes, love, and wish me well.
He is as mortal as anyone, despite his refusal to believe.
Now, love, no need to be grim. I wish you could come. It'll be tiring killing all those darkspawn myself.
Surely your father would not
Forget where you end up, Fergus. Do you end up
Mother
just
and father have been
stranded
fighting
in the
about it for
wilds,
days.
or do you end up with Hal
It's too
stressing?
bad. I could have used you at my side.
You have to remember, this is like Middle Ages, though, and it'll be like
And the Owl's men are delayed.
grossly
You'd think his men were
misproportionate.
all walking backwards. Well, I'd better get underway. So many darkspawn.
Really, nobody questioned the fact that the men are so late.
we go then.
Really?
I'll see you soon,
Not a
my
single
love.
person?
I would hope, dear boy, that you plan to wait for us before taking your leave.
Be well, my son. I will pray for your safety every day you are gone.
I keep telling you, no darkspawn will ever.
I
best
forgot
me.
to do a thing.
The Maker
Damn.
sustain and preserve us all. Watch over our sons, husbands, and fathers, and bring them
I
safely
forgot to go to
back
the
us.
chapel.
And bring us some
Double
ale
damn.
and wenches while you're at it. For the men, of course.
Fergus, you would say this in front of your mother?
What's a wench? Is that what you
Shut up,
pull
nobody
on
asked you.
to get the bucket out of the well?
A wench is a woman that pours the ale in a tavern, Oren. Or a woman who drinks a lot of ale.
Bryce.
Also true.
Maker's breath. I swear it's like living with a pack of small boys.
I'll miss you, mother dear. You'll take care of her, brother, won't you? It's true. They should be sending her, not me. She would scold those darkspawn back into the deep roads.
Well, I'm glad you find this so funny.
Enough. Enough. Pup, you'll want to get an early night. You've much to do tomorrow.
I have much to do tonight, too. Ba-dum-bum. Psh. Damn it. Oh, well. Alright, this is Vanilla Dragon Age. Which means no mods. Oh well. Who knocks before attacking? Really?
Your hound is making so much noise. He seems so angry. I thought I heard yelling when I woke up, but now I hear nothing.
You know, Ian, you really don't deserve what's
I'm
about
gonna
to happen
see if
to you.
someone's in the hall.
Also, one shot, really? Oh, yeah, because you totally, while she fell and died, got completely dressed in everything. That totally was a thing. Fuck you.
All right. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? Got it. I'll get on it.
I hate it being low level.
Now, let's make Got it. All right. Now's better than later. I'll get on
Dog,
it. Got
please
it.
pull that girl.
Now's better than later. All right. Got it.
She had a class.
Darling, I heard
She's not an
fighting outside
NPC.
and I feared the worst. Are you hurt?
But I'm more concerned about the fact that she tends to have all of the you get all dressed right before the everything bad goes down while she's dying.
The scream woke me up. There were men in the hall, so I barred the door. Did you see their shields?
Man, I cannot speak today.
Those are Howl's men. Why would they attack us? You don't think Howl's men were delayed? On purpose?
No, that's exactly what I think.
Bastard. I'll cut his lying throat myself. Have you seen
No,
your
you
father?
won't.
He never came to bed. We must find him. We must fight our way to him. Your father needs us both. I am no Orlesian wallflower. Give me a sword and I'll use it. Now let's go.
Insta combat or no? Alright. Because you have stuff. You have stuff. Corion is dead. All of that. Anything else in here? Level up. Diggy dog. Alright, everything's now balanced. Which will mean... Oh, that's right! I transferred all my saves. Oh, that's gonna be great. Let's see... Level 4... Which means... I go to second level coercion. First of the essential two-handed weapon skills, the dual weapon sweep. Alrighty. Onward into the abyss. And you're dead.
No! My little Oren. What manner of fiend slaughters innocents?
Assholes. That's who.
I was not even taking hostages. He means to kill all of us. Oh, poor fuckers. Let's go. I don't want to see this.
Are you seeing it? Are you seeing it? Yeah, okay. Nope, no loot on their bodies. What a shame. And combat! Hey guys. How does that
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? Easy.
Fuck you.
Right, all right. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? Now, better than later. Got it. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? Now, better than later.
Give me all your shit.
Oh, dear Landra.
Done. Anything else?
So sorry. If she hadn't come to me. If she hadn't been here.
Yes, yes. It is all quite sad. More. Oh, there.
We must go downstairs.
Yes, I'm on.
Find out
Man,
what's
there's a ton of elf fruit. Who just keeps roots in chests? Like, seriously.
Can you hear the fighting? Hal's men must be everywhere. Don't be foolish. You would throw your life away? The front gate.
Throw some knives into
That's
their
where your father
foreheads.
must be. Howe's men are inside, they must already control the castle. We must use the servants' entry in the larder to escape. Do you hear me? Then let us be swift.
Justice shall be swift. Justice shall be painful. Oh look, more gloves. It shall be delicious! Charge! Charge!
The castle has fallen! I'm getting out of here!
Stand and fight, you
Yes, my lord!
Coward.
Here they come!
See, look! He's an NPC, and he's not gonna be insta-killed. And backstab. Somebody like being brutally murdered or something? Shit. Oh, hello guys. How are you doing? I think I'm just gonna... Really? Where are all these fucking traps coming from? Make it stop, son of a bitch. Get fucked.
That about wraps it up.
Look, more mushrooms. Man, there are just a ton of mushrooms, too. There's Landra. Oh, she's trying to walk into the guard. You're special. Shit. Nope. 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 Fuck you. Where is... Oh, it's a pinning shot. Man, they have a... Oh, that's right. Come at me, bro.
Come on!
Like, please not be pinned anymore.
Get off my back. Right.
Dog, do a better job of tanking.
Now it's better than later.
Fuck you. Next up. Get fucked. Oh, what's in here? More guys to stab. Backstab.
I'll get on it. Right. Now it's better than later. Right. I'll get on it.
Man, I really want combat movement. This whole having to get directly behind someone sucks. Lag is apparently a bitch. Quick do a check of my settings. That should do it. Shit, did a button again. There we go. It's probably completely reset my feed, but whatever. Yeah, this is where I forgot to come last time, which is sad. Die!
Right. Now it's better than later. Got it. Right. I'll get on it. Blast you! So you can get off my back. Now it's better than later.
Did I finally kill everything? Is everything finally dead? Thank God, whatever the hell that issue was. Doop. All of the gold.
I can't do that.
We're getting close to the treasury. The Cousland family blade lies inside.
Excellent.
Take my key. That blade cannot fall into Howe's hands. It should sever his treacherous head.
Would be a nice achievement. Can't actually do the family blade as a piece of shit.
Done now. Are you happy?
Yes, I am. Because scale armor will probably get put on Alistair, to be quite honest. Why gray iron? I mean, understand it's the next tier, and for a first level, that's a great blade, but even still, it's just dumb. It's supposed to be Royal Blade or whatever. Thank you, Rich.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? Right. Got it. Now it's better than later.
Also, backstabbing with a giant sword is just hilarious.
Right. I'll get on it. Got it. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Die! Fuck! So much misted blood. Christ, it looked like I eviscerated him like 6 times. Which is really weird. More running. There we are.
Done. Anything else?
Don't think so. Rogues, the easiest way to level power level. All of the experience forever. I hate this. I hate this part of the origin because I'd get lost constantly. Oh look, I found the way.
We must get to the castle gates. That's
Shrooms, shields, you know, I just run around with tons of crap that I don't actually use. Did I miss any loot while I was in here? Nope. Excellent. Charge! And door.
Watch out, they right by.
Knock that off! Here, bitch.
We fight for our home. Got it. I'll get on it. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? Here I am, killing back.
And in the back.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? Got it. Blast you! Right. Terrorize another place. I'll get on it.
Man, you got clusterfucks. That was hilarious. It was like a gang rape.
Go, man the gates. Keep those bastards out as long as you can. Your ladyship.
So about
my lord,
30 seconds
keep
after
on
I
for
leave
life.
the room.
I was certain Hal's men had gotten through.
They killed Oriana and Oren.
So wait, you name your son after your
injured?
daughter,
about me,
because
ladyship.
Oriana is the
Thank the
female
Maker
equivalent
you are
of
unharmed.
Oren.
When I realized
So
what was
technically
happening,
Oren
it
is the
was all
male
I could do
equivalent of
to shut the
Oriana.
gates. But they won't keep Hal's men out
Doesn't
long.
make much sense to me.
If you've another way out of the castle, use it quickly. I've no idea. You don't think he's involved in this, do you?
Perhaps he Was sent to kill Bryce? Oh dear. Have you seen him?
When I last saw the Terran, he'd been badly wounded. I urged him not to go, but he was determined to find you. He went towards the kitchen. I believe he thought to find you at the servants' exit in the larder.
Bless you, Sir Gilmore. Make her watch over you.
Make her watch over us all.
Give me your loot. Loot. There's, I believe, to quote my brother, spoils! Oh yeah, the guy who got cluster-fucked in the corner. Man, all they're carrying is copper. These guys don't get paid for shit. Thanks for saving, because Lord knows the last time I did that. And in the back! Can you not stun me, please? That's annoying. Like, for real. Stunning. Stop it.
Get out! We must get out! They're slaughtering everyone!
Look, just because you're a little servant boy, elf, doesn't mean you need... Wow, I want to turn invisible like that. You literally just vanished.
I'll get on it. Get off my back. Got it. Right. Now's better than later.
Can I get through, please? We can stab him. Thank you.
Together we shall leave this place.
You got censored. Yeah, no, their boss is... Their boss is a dick. He is a dick of epic proportions. So, yeah. I'm gonna pause here and be right back. Haha. Haha. Minor interruption aside, here we go. On the way in Jesus' name over the drifting snow. Yeah, they've still managed to hold the gate. And there's no tactical view in this game. I'm so used to playing Inquisition. The screaming is like they're being hardcore murdered. To be fair, they were being hardcore murdered. Shit, wrong way. Well, no, actually I lied. That is the correct way, but I wanted to make sure I got all the loot. Blank Vellum, you are useless for everything. Fuck! I didn't steal all of Mom's stuff. Oh well. It's a dying father. How sad.
There, you both are.
Man, he managed to not bleed out.
Bryce.
Wondering.
He's pretty
when
good.
you would get here.
Maker's blood, what's happening? You're bleeding.
Hal's men found me first. Almost did me in right there. He can't get away with this.
Pretty sure he is,
The king.
actually.
Bryce, we must get you out of here.
King's kind of stuck elsewhere in the middle of
survive
nowhere.
the standing, I think.
He's got a date with a giant hug.
My boy. If only Will could make it so.
Once Hal's
Like a
men
very
break through the
imminent
gate,
date.
They will find us. We must go.
Someone must reach Fergus. Tell him what has happened. Yes. Vengeance.
Bryce, no.
It's a dish best served when you're covered in blood
We can flee together.
of
Find
your
the healing
enemies.
magic.
The castle is surrounded. I cannot make it.
I also love how
I'm afraid
you
the turn is
never
correct.
look like
House men have not yet
whatever.
discovered this exit.
Like, I have
They
red hair
surround
and
the
both of
pass.
them are
Getting
blonde.
past will be difficult.
Nobody
You
questioned
are
that at
Duncan,
all.
The Grey Warden.
Yes, your ladyship. The turn and I tried to reach you sooner.
My youngest son helped me get here. Make her be praised.
I am not surprised. I did not wish to leave your father alone.
Whatever is to be done now, it must be quick. They are coming.
Duncan, you are under no obligation to me. But I beg you, take my wife and son to safety.
I will, your lordship. But I fear I must ask for something in return.
Anything.
What is happening here pales in comparison to the evil.
Yeah, Duncan,
now
you've got that
loose in this
whole
world.
sense of Grey Warden
I
duty
came to
that
your
just
castle seeking
really
a
gets in the
recruit.
way after a while.
Darkspawn threat demands that I leave with one.
I understand.
You fought your way to me through Howe's men. I think the Maker's intention is clear. I will take
I
the
think
sheriff
you're just
and your
desperate for
son
a
to
recruit, and
Ostigard
I'm the
to
first
tell Fergus
person to
and the
make it
king
this
what
far.
happened. Then, your son joins the Grey Wardens.
So long as justice comes to Hal. I agree.
Then I offer you a place within the Grey Wardens. Fight with us. We must leave quickly then.
Bryce, are you sure?
Our son will not die of Hal's treachery. He will live.
Fun fact, if you
Darling,
want to know
go
what
with
happens to
Duncan.
the world if
You
you
have a
fail
better
your
chance to
joining,
escape without me.
play the Darkspawn Chronicles.
Hush,
That's
Bryce.
literally what happens.
I'll kill every bastard that comes through that door to buy them time.
Also,
But
from
I
a
won't
strategic
abandon
standpoint, she is
My place
got
is with your
quite a
father.
chance of actually
his
surviving
side
this. Granted, they'll
today
win
and
through sheer
beyond.
numbers, because unfortunately, even if it's a video game,
So
she will run
sorry
out of
it's come to
arrows.
this, my lord.
But she
We
can
had a
probably
good life
kill
and did all we could.
one per
It's up to our
every
children
arrow in
now.
her quiver.
Then go, pup. Warn your brother. Know that we love you both.
And there went the gates.
You do us proud.
They've broken through the gates. We must go now.
Goodbye, darling.
I mean, you should probably set up and, get your arrows ready. I never guessed that's what Master Combat Tactics did.
We will be traveling south through the hinterlands to the ruin of Ostagar, on the edges of the Korkari Wilds. The Tevinter Imperium built Ostagar long ago to prevent the Wilders from invading the northern lowlands. It's fitting we make our stand here, even if we face a different foe within that forest. The King's forces have clashed with the Darkspawn several times, but here is where the bulk of the Horde will show itself. There are only a few Grey Wardens within Ferelden at the moment, but all of us are...
Yeah, something
This
about,
blight
the Warden's
must be
Keep
stopped
and all of that
here
bullshit.
and
That's why
now.
they got thrown out.
If it spreads
Can't wait
to
to
the
actually
north,
run through that DLC.
Ferelden will fall.
Ho there, Duncan.
King Kaelan, I didn't expect
A royal welcome?
I was beginning to worry you'd miss all the fun.
Not if I could help it, Your Majesty.
Then I'll have the mighty Duncan at my side in battle after all. Glorious. The other wardens told me you'd found a promising recruit. I take it this is he?
Allow me to introduce you, Your Majesty.
No need, Duncan. You are Bryce's youngest, are you not? I don't think we've ever actually met.
Fun fact, if you've ever played the female city elf, rather than taking the first option here, are you not even aware that my father is dead? He says something along the Kaelin says something along the lines of, "Why are you here?" And you get to say, "I killed a noble son for trying to rape me," and it causes him to literally stumble over his next entire sentence. It's great.
Duncan, do you know anything about this?
Terran Cousland and his wife are dead, Your Majesty. Arl Howe has shown himself a traitor and overtaken Highever Castle. Had we not escaped, he would have killed us and told you any story he wished.
I can scarcely believe it. Well, how could he think he could get away with such treachery? As soon as we are done here, I will turn my army north and bring Howe to justice. You have my word. No doubt you wish to see your brother. Unfortunately, he and his men are scouting in the wilds.
Of course they are.
Not until the battle is over, I fear. Until then, we cannot even send word. I apologize, but there's nothing more I can do. All I can suggest is that you vent your grief against the Darkspawn for the time being.
I'm going to vent my grief across a couple Templars in a moment. Oh wait, no, it's not till later.
I'm sorry to cut this short, but I should return to my tent. Loghain waits eagerly to bore me with
Yeah,
his
that asshole too.
Your uncle sends his greetings and reminds you that Redcliffe forces could be here in less than a week.
Ha! Eamon just wants in on the glory. We've won 3 battles against these monsters, and tomorrow should be no different. I'm not even sure this is a true blight. There are plenty
Kaelin,
of
you kind of need to get your head out of your
I've
ass.
seen no sign of an archdemon.
Disappointed, Your Majesty?
I'd hoped for a war like in the tales. A king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god. But I suppose this will have to do. I must go before Loghain sends out a search party. Farewell, Grey Wardens.
I wonder if I've gotten enough stuff to get enough silver to buy the backpack.
What the king said is true. They've won several battles against the Darkspawn here.
There's actually 2 backpacks here.
Despite the victories so far, the Darkspawn horde grows larger with each passing day. By now, they look to outnumber us. I know there is an archdemon behind this, but I cannot ask the king to act solely on my feeling. Yet not enough to wait for reinforcements from the Grey Wardens of Orlais.
That's because Loghain's a racist.
Our
Has an
numbers in
issue with
Ferelden
the
are too
French.
few.
I mean, the
We must do what we
Orlesians.
can and look to
Same
Terran
thing.
Loghain to make up the difference. To that end, we should proceed with the joining ritual without delay. Feel free to explore the camp here as you wish. All I ask is that you do not leave it for the time being. There is another Grey Warden in the camp by the name of Alistair. When you're ready, seek him out and tell him it's time to summon the other recruits. Your hound can stay with me while I attend to some business.
Oh,
Grey
what
Warden tent
no,
is on the other
I
side
take
of this
Ivan
bridge.
with me wherever I
You will find
go.
us there should you need to.
Now, technically, I would have just gotten an achievement if I hadn't already gotten it before, because I made it through the entirety of my origin story without being knocked unconscious. And... need combat movement and then coup d'etat. Let's see. Four, which means I think I'll go to. Since I need to work my way through to this anyways. go. Another thing that I'll never use. Running backwards and sideways to find all of the loot. Oh, that reminds me. What do I have? I have 1 silver and 2 silver. I got through all of those men, and all I got were 2 silver. That's just sad.
Finished. Now what do you want?
A plain iron ring. I want to be able to stay and here and stare menacingly out into the cardboard trees that are filling the forest, because holy crap, they are made of cardboard. Running round at the speed of sound. Oh look, more elf fruit. That's where I need to go. That will be later. Funny, I get this weird feeling that I'll be back here at this named location. Maybe even tonight. It's almost like I know. Let's see, I believe this right here, this exact spot, is where King Kalen ends up after his meeting with the giant hug. Right there. It's not a comfortable position, but he does end up there.
Hey, you must be the Grey Warden recruit that Duncan brought. This place hasn't seen such bustle in centuries, I'll wager.
Well,
Need
I
a
just got
hand
walked
getting anywhere?
through.
Try heading north. I think he was sent with a message to the mages.
Huh.
Good luck to you then.
Let's see. Over here.
I'm sorry,
Run.
but the mages must not be interrupted. Their spirits are in the Fade.
Yeah, I don't understand why you're sitting there doing a dance even though your body is still in the Fade.
The mages must not be interrupted. Their spirits are in the Fade.
I wonder if I had stealth, I could still walk in there. To the other side of this. Against. Oh,
Greetings. King Kalen is not in his tent right
oh,
now.
fuck your lag.
I suppose I do, though he's spending most of his time with the Grey Wardens. He rides with them wherever they go, in fact. Teyrn Loghain sees the king whenever he can and argues with him over coming battles, but the king just waves him off. The king wants to end the Blight with a single huge battle the bards will sing of for centuries. Do you think that's possible? That's how the Teyrn feels. He'll do what the king wants in the end, though. The king thought it was funny that Teyrn called him reckless, and they fought about the queen. She's the Teyrn's daughter. He wasn't happy about something she did or the king did, I'm not sure. I probably shouldn't discuss it. As you wish.
Maybe it's because they're arguing over the fact that, Kalen is going to leave, Honora and marry the Queen of Orlais, and, he really didn't like the fact that both his daughter was getting dumped and his daughter was being dumped for an Orlesian. Might have something to do with it.
Of Teyrn Loghain. State your business. How can you not know of Loghain? He helped free Ferelden.
He was the brains behind King Maric's armies and drove out those damned Orlesians. King Maric rewarded him by making him a Tairn. Can you imagine? A commoner became a high nobleman just like that. Without Loghain, you can bet the king wouldn't be winning against these Darkspawn. He's inside, but I don't think it's my place to discuss his activity. I suppose, as long as we talk quietly. He and the king have been arguing for days. The Tairn's known the king since he was swaddled, so they don't stand on ceremony. The Tairn speaks his mind, and the king yells right back. Personally, I think the king should do what Tairn Loghain tells him. Without the Tairn, we wouldn't be doing as well here as we are. I suppose you have a message for him. Hold on, then.
I forgot I could do this.
Yes, what is it? Oh, you're Duncan's new Grey Warden, I assume. Caelan's fascination with the Wardens goes beyond the ordinary. Are you aware his father brought your order back to Ferelden? The Wardens are impressive, but not as relevant as Caelan thinks. You look familiar. Have I seen you at the Landsmeet? The king told me of his promise. I'm certain he has every intention of following it through. I don't suppose you'll be riding into the thick of battle with the rest of your fellows, will you?
I noticed how you didn't say you were going to follow through with that.
Now I must return to my task. Pray that our king proves amenable to wisdom.
Yeah, you're kind of an asshole, Loghain. I'm not sure if I've mentioned that.
Then simply pray.
Didn't get any good experience for that one. Darn.
Go not into death gladly, but with the knowledge that evil
Let's
has been
see.
done at bay by your spilled blood. And if you go to stand beside the Maker, go without lesson, for you shall not be forgotten.
Oh, I can do that. Let us kill a poor innocent man.
In the name of Andraste, I bless you today. May you find favor in the Maker's eyes.
Huh. Someone finally comes and talks to the lone prisoner.
Man, you are dirty and in a banana hammock. You are at the shit end of the world.
I don't suppose you have a bit of kindness in you. All I want is food and water. They haven't fed me since I was
You are
locked up,
dirty,
and I'm starving.
bloody, and in a banana hammock.
Because you might want something I don't need. Them circle wizards got a chest they keep things in. Magical things. And I stole the key. That's why I'm here. I got one of them drunk, took his key and tried to sneak to the chest. They assumed I was deserting. I can't use it from here. But I'd trade you for some food and water. I swallowed it. But it's come back into my possession since then, so to speak.
And yoink.
What? But you can't do that! Ah, God!
YOLO, you're a little shit. Wow. I don't actually remember that.
What? What in Andraste's name did you do that for?
Huh.
Just because you're a Grey Warden doesn't give you the right to go and kill anyone you please. Explain yourself. Well, maybe, but I wonder if someone else will disagree. You've got some nerve, Grey Warden or no. Well, no skin off my teeth. When they ask me why he's dead, that's what I'll tell them.
You are truly just the worst kind of guard. You really are. Oh look, it's Sir Jory the Cowardly.
You must be the third recruit we've heard about.
I think we should change your name to Sir Robin.
Sir Jory is my name. I hail from Redcliffe, where I served as knight under the command of Arl Eamon. You have the bearing of a man who knows how to fight. If I may ask, were you a soldier before you came here? Are you a nobleman? I am honored to be in your company, my lord. I hope we're both lucky enough to eventually join the Wardens. Is it not thrilling to be given that chance?
You're just special. You really are. You're not all that smart, are you?
I fought hard to get here. Impressing Duncan was not easy. Tell me, Has anyone told you what this joining ritual entails?
Drinking lyrium-laced archdemon blood mixed with darkspawn blood.
I never heard of such a ritual. I had no idea there were more tests after getting recruited. I suppose since you're finally here, I'd best get back to Duncan. I shall see you there.
Yeah, run away, you bastard. Priestess, the knight, the guard, darkspawn-laden soldiers. Down here around this tent should be the Kennelmaster and the quest that
Elf, what's your name?
can't do
It's Pick, sir.
because I already have a dog.
The war party's ready to begin scouting.
I believe.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
Yeah. Lame. Still get the gold for it though, which is really nice. Hello, Win.
Greetings, young man. You are Duncan's newest recruit, are you not? He's not a man easily impressed. You should be proud. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Win, one of the mages summoned by the
So
king.
you weren't summoned, you kind of just volunteered.
Well met, and good luck to you on the battlefield. To us all, in fact. The king must always seem confident. His behavior affects the troops' morale. He does seem to find his enthusiasm easily, though. Reminds me. And I say that with both respect and affection. He is a fine man. To defeat the Darkspawn, we have to work together. It's not an idea everyone seems able to grasp. Stragglers, yes. Not the vast horde the scouts speak of. I wonder, how much do you know of the connection between Darkspawn and the Fade? Anytime your spirit leaves your earthly body, whether it's to dream or to die, it passes into the realm we call the Fade. It's home to many spirits, some benevolent, others far less so. At the heart of the Fade lies the Black City.
Kind of always wanted to visit the Black City. All the times in Inquisition you're in the Fade, you really ought to be able to.
Some say the Black City was once the seat of the Maker. But when the mages from the Tevinter Imperium found a way into the city, it was tainted with their sin. That taint transformed those men, turning them into twisted reflections of their own hearts. And the Maker cast them back to the Earth, where they became the first Darkspawn. At least that's what the Chant of Light says. It may be allegory, meant to teach us that our own evil causes human suffering. Or it may be true. It is as good an explanation
Probably
as any
both.
for now. Yes, occasionally it's wise to contemplate one's actions. But I'm certain Duncan has more for you to do than talk to me.
Watch over the valiant
Right. Should mean... Fuckhole is right there trying to sleep with the soldier. Steel chest. Oh look, more splint mail shed.
Have you seen an elf running about? Young woman, red hair, carrying a suit of chain.
Huh, weird audio glitch.
No, pardon my manners. My troubles are no concern of yours. I'm the quartermaster. Did you come for supplies? Arms and armor, for the most part. It's for the King's men, but you Grey Wardens can buy what you need for a modest price.
Oh
I
look,
also
more
have
lag.
some, goods on the side I can provide. Strictly off the record, of course. To keep morale up, you understand.
Let me see what you
Let me know
have.
what you'd like.
Other 57 gold, which means I can sell that. Scale armor, split gloves. Yeah. Axe, dagger, mace. Yeah, that's technically enough to buy that. I want that. The easiest way of getting that is to either sell everything or steal everything from your comrades right before they die, and then do that, which is probably what I'll end up doing. Sell all the studded leather.
Shall I take that quiet glare as a no? Oh.
Let's see. I hate that. Switch everything to studded leather. Sell leather.
Hello again. Is there something you need? Some supplies, perhaps? So long as you keep it quiet.
Could you have? I don't remember if it's anything worth getting. Oh, that's right. Those are there. Ah, there's my firebomb recipe. That's what I need. Means I need to sell. Sell everything for now. I need it for a while. I think I literally have nothing else to sell at the moment. Nope. I'll come back.
Well, you're not what I thought you'd be. Me? I was hoping for a comely lass with golden hair and terrible eyesight. The name's Davith.
Yeah, you're an asshole.
It's about bloody time you came along. I was beginning to think they cooked this ritual up just for our benefit. That depends on what kind of life you've led. Me, I'm perfectly willing to accept that this joining is some kind of punishment. I happened to be sneaking around camp last night, see, and I heard a couple of Grey Wardens talking. So, I listened in for a bit. I'm thinking they plan to send us into the wilds.
Oh no, the horror. The Kokori wilds.
Cannibals, beasts, witches, and now Darkspawn. What isn't to be scared of? It's all too secretive for me. Makes my nose twitch. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Like we have a choice. You sound just like the bloody knight. Well, more power to you. Anyway, I expect it's
that's
time
right,
to get
my
back
party
to
will
Duncan.
literally be
That's where I'll be if you need me for anything.
Rogues and 2 warriors for a little bit. Alrighty then. I believe I will collect Alistair. No, you know what? I think this is a good stopping point for the day. Save myself. And... Alright, ladies and gentlemen. It was a pleasure to talk to y'all. Granted, you don't talk back much, but that's normal. And I will be back later, I'm sure. I think I'm doing Ruby Grim Eclipse later today. Have an excellent day.